Hey, how's it going, YouTube? JTwoH back here for another video today. This one, I keep saying this every time, but it's going to be a little different. This one is a comic book omnibus, trade paperback, hardcover, collector's video. I'm going to be filming this a little different. The camera's way up higher, so I can, talk about them, show them, put them to the side. My head's almost in here, so if you hear my breathing and my talking even closer, I'm just trying to figure out a comfortable way to film here. Anyway, this stack is huge. This is my haul for 2019 so far. I try to do these as we go, but with tax season and everything, it just takes so long. And it's, I keep buying them. I always had one either in transit or in the mail. So anyway, I do apologize if this video is long because there is a lot. So, excuse me, let's go over them. First up, the only non-Marvel or DC comic book I got, Futurama O-Rama. I didn't know I didn't have all of these. So I have the Futurama trade paperbacks and the Simpson Futurama crossover. And actually, you know what? I'm going to fix that real quick. Hold on. There, maybe that's better. The Simpsons Futurama crossover, I guess it's an absolute. And for whatever reason, I was bored at work the other day. I looked these up to see if there's any more, and I'm missing Futurama O-Rama, so I got it Amazon Primed 2 days, $9. So, put them there. Next up, everything else is Marvel or DC. So, next up, we got the trade paperback What If with Great Power. This one, if you follow the Geminites Facebook page, they got exclusives variants with this cover on it. Or maybe some other covers, I'm not sure, but this stuck out to me, and it was like $9 that first day. So this has got some cool stuff like Metal Thor. What does it say? Is it Metal Thor? Is that what he says? Oh, it's in there some. I don't know. Metal Ghost Rider. And then I cannot find it. Oh, the King of the Frost Giants is Thor. That's what it is. I haven't read this one yet specifically. Read some of the Ghost Rider stuff and the What If Spider-Man Became the Punisher. So that's cool. What If with Great Power. Next up, whoops, wrong one. I'll show them both. Is the 2 trade paperbacks of Drax, The Galaxy's Best Detective, and The Children's Crusade. I got these singles from a dying comic book shop near me, and I wanted the trade paperbacks, and they were super cheap. These are actually written by CM Punk, and the cool thing about these is they're written by CM Punk, and it's about a character that Batista plays on TV, so pretty sweet. They're both got the CM Punk on there. The only reason I bought the trades was for that reason, so pretty much the only reason I bought the trade paperback, or the floppies, was for that reason. So the only reason I bought the trade paperbacks was for that reason. This one gets Drax from 2015, 1 through 5, and then 6 through 11. So 2 there of Drax. Next up, this one's actually from eBay. Oh, so the first one was Amazon, and the next 3 trades were from InStock Trades. Next one was from eBay, because I thought this thing was ridiculously priced on InStock and on Amazon. And now I can see why, because this thing's huge for a trade paperback. I got this for $8.91, which was a steal compared, for a $35 cover price. Oh, my fingernails are gross. I apologize. Vendor standoff. There's a ton of issues in here, but so it's pretty thick, man. So got this from Amazon. It was one of the only crossover event series I didn't have in trades yet, so trader hardcover. So I went ahead and grabbed it. I haven't read this one. So vendor standoff. Next one up is potentially an Endgame spoiler. If you're super into comics, I'm sure you've seen Endgame anyway. But I had to get Captain America, the Tomorrow Soldier. 2 things that are in Endgame. excuse me, happen in this trade paperback, so I went ahead and picked it up to read them. So pretty sweet. I already read I read this the entire thing the day it came, and I complained to Amazon because it's, if you can see there, it's a little damaged. And they said, "Oh, okay, don't worry, we're gonna next day ship you one." And then next day ship me a new one, and it's, can you see that? Oh, it's like smashed. Not picking it up. Oh, there it is. It's smashed. This one's actually even worse, and it's like ripped. So I got two of the same one. This one I'm gonna keep. I got a third one coming probably Monday, but I'll probably keep the least damaged one. It's the sucky way to go. But when you want them in 2 days from Amazon, you pay the price. So potentially by the third one, I'll just bitch enough that they'll just take it off and refund me my money. But so the Tomorrow Soldier. Okay, next up we got 3 trade paperbacks of the Winter Soldier. We have the Winter Soldier, the Electric Ghost. This is a trade paperback 4. Now I own the first 3 trades materials in the, it's either the Return, I think it's the Trial of Captain America trade, no. I think it's the Return of the Winter Soldier trades. They have issues 1 through 14 in there, so this is the rest of that series, 15 through 19, not collected in any omnibus. So I went ahead and grabbed that from Amazon. This was an Amazon too. It's a third-party seller. And next up we got Bucky Barnes, The Winter Soldier. This one's volume 2. I don't know anything about this run. I haven't started the first issue. I do have the first trade paperback though, The Man on the Wall, which takes place after Original Sin, which I have read. I just haven't read this one, and I didn't think it was on in-stock trades for whatever reason, and then all of a sudden it popped into my wish list, and I grabbed it. So, Bucky Barnes, The Winter Soldier, Volume 2. And then on the same note, we have The Winter Soldier, The Bitter March by Remender. The trade. I think this is just Volume 1. So this is, so 1, 2, and 3 are in that Cap Omni, and then I got Volume 4 separately because you have to. So the Bitter March, pretty sweet. I only bought these so I could have all the, available. All the available Winter Soldier stuff. So pretty cool. Next up is my cosmic stuff. Starts off with The Affinity Abyss by Jim Starlin. This one I got from an Ollie's. I think this is only $5.99 from Ollie's. Haven't started this one yet. This one collects Affinity Abyss 1 through 6. Just some Thanos stuff. I saw it walking into an Ollie's, before I saw Endgame. Look at that big ass Thanos. That's amazing. So pretty sweet there. The Infinity Omnibus. I figured for $6, why not? Next up is my Annihilation through War of Kings trades. So I got Annihilation, Book 1, Book 2, and Book 3 here in trade paperback form. Now these I got from the same seller as the Conquest books, which I'll show you in a minute. And man, did he took care of me when these are bagged and boarded trade paperbacks. These aren't the easiest to find. This material is, because the complete collection is only 2 volumes, which collects the entirety of all 3 of these books. But I paid a decent price for these in the Conquest books because I didn't want to buy the omnibus. Just because the Annihilation omnibus is super hard to find. And the Conquest book is still it's almost cover price now on eBay, which here's Conquest. So again, bagged and boarded there. So pretty sweet there. Looking forward to reading through all the way through. But next up, Road to War of Kings. I'd show you the back of those, but they're bagged and boarded. I don't feel like taking them out yet. Road to War of Kings here, just the trade paperback. This one was on Amazon as well, if I remember. No, Road to? No, this might have been eBay. This was eBay. It just collects the main Road to War of Kings story and stuff, and arc. So, Road to War of Kings. So, pretty sweet there. Just another piece in the puzzle here. Next up, we have War of Kings, which is, this one was from Amazon. Pretty nice, thick trade paperback here. And again, I just got the trade paperbacks just so I could read the material without having to spend. Now, I don't think this Omni's out of print or hard to find yet, but it's still more than I wanted to pay. So, and then this one wasn't another Ollie's, if I remember right. Yeah, $8. This thing's pretty big too. This one is Realm of Kings. So, Realm of Kings, which is the finale there, if I remember right. Of Annihilation, Conquest, Road to War, and Realm of Kings. So, haven't read any of this stuff yet because I just recently completed. Whoops. This set. So, Realm of Kings. And then we start the omnibus section of this video, so about halfway through. And this continues that Annihilation, Road to War, etc. storyline. This one is the Guardians of the Galaxy Omni by Abnett and Lanning. This was relatively cheap too. I love the Guardians, and I've looked at a couple of issues of this before I bought it. And I know that it collects what's that Thanos one? Imperative. And some of the Annihilators stuff that you need without having the omnibuses, omnis, omnibuy. So I figured why not? This was cheaper than the 2 trades on in-stock trades, so figured I'd grab Guardians of the Galaxy omnibus here. Look at that. Oh, a nice little spine there. So pretty sweet there. And then the next stuff, I'm sure you could kind of guess what they are based on this, but it's still part of that cosmic thing I was going for, and they were brand new. Between March and April, those first 3 weeks, my God, I was going crazy on in-stock trades. The Thanos War Infinity Origin omnibus here, collecting all of the pre-Infinity Gauntlet Thanos stuff. Look at that original Thanos artwork's awesome. Jim Starlin, the omnibus logo. I didn't show the back. Oh, I did show the back of this. It just doesn't have the covers. So pretty sweet. You get like first appearance of Thanos, some Avengers stuff, Death of Captain Marvel, some Adam Warlock stuff. So pretty cool here. Some Captain Marvel stuff. I love this cover too. Look at that. Oop, knocking the camera over. It's badass. And then next is, this thing is huge, is the Infinity War Omnibus. Now I'm talking, look at this thing. This thing is gigantic. Gigantic. This is the Infinity War Omnibus, which is not to be confused with the Infinity War movie, which actually takes more after Infinity Gauntlet. This is the sequel to the Infinity Gauntlet Omnibus, Infinity War. So, and it just collects. Oh my God! It's easily the biggest omnibus I own now. Just a ton of stuff, y'all. It's crazy. Look at this thing. Humongous. So anyway, Infinity War Omnibus. The next 2 aren't really cosmic, but yet they are. This is like the thinnest omnibus I own. Planet Hulk. Got these from, the 3 previous omnibus were in stock trades. This one I got from a seller in the Omnibus Swap group on Facebook. Planet Hulk book omnibus. You can see up there. I was talking to a buddy or my wife, I can't remember which one, about the Planet Hulk storyline, and I didn't know about it as much as I wanted to, so I went ahead and looked on Wikipedia and read more about the storyline, and it piqued my interest. So I went ahead and bought. And then before I bought these, all of a sudden someone on Facebook posted this and the next omnibus I'll show you, which is World War Hulk, at awesome prices. I think probably half of what they were asking, combined on eBay or in stock. So I went ahead and grabbed them. He had read them before, but so they weren't brand new. But definitely a steal here for Planet Hulk. Ooh, and the next one up, World War Hulk, which is even larger. Takes place directly after Planet Hulk, right after he comes back. This one was purchased, before I purchased it. He originally purchased it from the damaged sale on InStock. So, cover's a little funky, spine's a little funky because of it, but what the hell, man? For the price I paid and for the material, the actual omnibus is in great shape. The sleeve is in great shape. It's just got some weird printing, folding issues. So, World War Hulk omnibus there. These are actually the first. This and Planet Hulk are the first Hulk stuff I ever bought, which is awesome. Never, as a kid or when I first started collecting, never bought Hulk stuff, so that's pretty sweet. And last up is my only DC item. It is the re-release of the Death and Return of Superman omnibus. Still haven't opened this. I'm gonna later. I owned this in trade paperback. It's actually over here somewhere. I'm sure you've seen it before. Owned this in trade paperback. I wanted this omnibus. This thing is awesome. I love this storyline. The Death of Superman. Who doesn't love it? They've made not countless, like 3 movies after it. And this is my first DC omnibus, so that's really cool. Cover price on this one, not cover price. I got this from InStock. And it was still like $85, even with half off. So definitely paying for quality here. But this thing is so cool. Like I said, I haven't even opened it yet. Like, look at it. There's no. It's cartoony, but there's nothing. Cartoony about it. It's pretty awesome. I'm excited about this. I'm excited to sit down and read at least the main storyline stuff. I personally think DC is harder to follow than Marvel. So I'm gonna try to read, in and out, and those 4 storylines is like Death of Superman, Funeral for a Friend, Reign of the Superman, and then I think there's a 4th. I'm not sure, but I want to at least read the main stuff, and then maybe if they pique my interest, I'll look at some of the tie-ins stuff. So there's that. Alrighty, y'all. So there you have it. That's my collection update for, like I said, January all the way through. I'd say April. I don't think I got either of those cap trades in May. So, basically first quarter. I went crazy because these 2 and the Death of Superman omnibus all came out, and I always try to buy the trades with them, just because I don't want to pay shipping or everything like that. I don't want to place a separate order and get charged for shipping or whatever. So when making a big purchase, try to buy some of this little stuff. So I'll probably fizzle out the rest of the year. Probably won't buy a whole ton, especially with the kiddo on the way. So I figured, why not get everything now? Finish off some collections while I had the cash and while I was making purchases anyway. Swap some other stuff, sold some comics. So anyway, that's my haul. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Please make sure to subscribe if you liked this video, or even remotely we're okay with it. I could use some subscribers. Let me know what you thought of the haul. If you own any of these, what you think of them, or you're looking forward to owning them, or what did you see in here that I missed, or I should grab, if it's cheap, Amazon, in stock, whatever. I think the only thing that I didn't grab that I wanted was the Deadpool minibus. I think 1, because it has Deadpool kills the Marvel Universe, but oh well. Maybe one day. And I have that story in trade. I just wanted the minibus. So thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram. I post pictures of this stuff periodically on Instagram because I love the way comic books look, and especially Omnis. So be sure to like, share, and subscribe to me on Instagram as well, not just YouTube. My Twitter's down there, Letterboxd TV for all my TV and movie reviews and whatever. So thank you so much, and I'll catch you later, YouTube.